What's up? What's up? It's your man, Jimmy Chan. All right, so this problem is asking me to solve the equation by factoring. Well, what do I know here? I know that this piece right here does need to be FOILed or double distributed because it's a product of two binomials. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to have a 2 minus 10x is equal to. All right, let's do it this way. Let's go ahead and make this one red. And I'm going to just show it as double distribute. So I got 3x times the x plus 1. And then the minus 7 or the negative 7 times the x plus 1. All right, so what do I have? I got 2 minus 10x is equal to 3x squared plus 3x minus 7x minus 7. So I got 2 minus 10x is equal to 3x squared minus 4x minus 7. And I see here a square term and an equal sign. So what I want to do is that I want to think of the quadratic equations. Okay, so let me go ahead and highlight that as well so that you see when I highlighted what I highlighted is for this purpose and this purpose only. Okay, so and the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Let's go ahead and highlight that too. There we go. All right, so with that being said, that means I want to get everything to one side. Now, our biggest issue is that x squared term, we want to keep it positive because I'm going to guess none of you guys enjoy factoring negative x squared terms, right? I don't. I'm guessing you don't either, all right? So I can deal with it, but it's not my first choice. So I want to bring everything over to the right side. So I need to subtract that 2. And I also have to add this 10x. All right, so what do I have left? So over on the left side, I'm going to have a 0, and that's going to equal to the 3x squared plus the 6x minus 9. All right, great. Here I have to factor, so I could go ahead and use completing the squares with the quadratic formula, but let's go ahead and see if we can just do old-fashioned factoring. So I see that there's a GCF of a 3, so I'm left with an x squared minus 2x minus 3. Oh, sorry, plus 2x there. Minus 3. All right, so can I find two numbers multiplied together to give me negative 3, but yet added together to give me negative 2? So again, let me go ahead and put that down. Can I find two numbers always about choosing the right colors. So what I want to do is I want to find the same two pairs of numbers, but when they multiply together, it's going to give me a negative 3. But if they add together, it has to give me that positive 2, which is right here. Okay, so and then the negative 3 is right here. All right, so and those two numbers, let's see here, I can use 3 times a negative 1. If I do 3 times a negative 1, I get a negative 3. 3 plus a negative 1, I'm going to get a positive 2 when I add those two together. Awesome. That is absolutely correct. All right, so now I have 0 is equal to 3, and it's going to be x plus 3, and x minus 1. So hopefully you guys see that this positive 3 came from here, this negative 1 came from here. Now, be warned, this is only happening because after the GCF was taken out, my A is now a 1. That's the reason why I can do this. If A wasn't equal to 1, I would not be able to do this whatsoever. A wasn't equal to 1, I would have to go through the AC method in order to get anywhere. Okay? And now with quadratic equations, one of the last steps is to take each factors and set it equal to 0, because if I have a product of 3 numbers that's going to equal to 0, one of them or all of them have to equal to 0. So I would go ahead and say, okay, well, I got a factor of 3 and set that equal to 0. And you're like, wait. But let's continue. X plus 3 is equal to 0. You're like, okay, that's fair. We can deal with that. And then got x minus 1 is equal to 0. All right? So the first one you try to stop me on, you're right. 3 is never equal to 0, so that doesn't even make sense, because we know that this is the case, so we just go ahead and just ignore it. Get rid of it. Okay? That doesn't even work. So here on the second one, I'll solve for x, and I'll get x is equal to -3. And the last one here, x is going to equal to 1 if I get x by itself. So, with that being said, my answer is going to be x is equal to -3, comma 1. And we will put that in set notation. And that is going to be choice D. And there we go. Well, I hope this helps. If there's any questions or if my lines are crooked, please let me know. Other than that, hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know. There's what I was going to do. Shrink this so that you can take a picture of it. All right, there you go. Talk to you later.